I went to Mexico City for spring break, and not in a million years would I have thought that this trip would change my life. I'm not saying my life was bad, but during that trip, something clicked. The way I saw college, work, money, and what I see myself doing in my life for the future. These past few years, I got out the army and did what most people do. I went to college, worked, and I just followed the path everyone tells you to follow. I picked history because it was the only subject that I actually enjoyed. But man, these classes sucked. They were boring. Like there was no passion in that. I would learn more listening to podcasts or comedians talk about history than I did in these classes. I'm talking about Shane Gillis, Matt McCusker, Louis C.K. The way they do it, it's just so funny. I soak in all that knowledge. So I go on this trip to Mexico City, right? It's like a last minute thing. I didn't plan on traveling to spring break, but I was like, you know what? Let's just go to Mexico City. While on the plane, minding my business, I noticed everyone that's getting on this plane, they're only speaking English, and we're going to Mexico, right? They're all traveling, exploring, and I'm thinking to my head, I'm like, there's gotta be a way to make money that's not the typical 9 to 5. Not that there's anything wrong with that, obviously, but I've always felt like I want to do something different, something creative, something bigger, you know? And that's when I started to think about YouTube. I started asking myself some honest questions like what am I actually excited about? What do I enjoy doing? What kind of life do I actually want to have? And the truth is, I've always liked making people laugh. I like making videos and creating things online. I've even had TikTok reels and other things hit millions of views before. So I know it's possible. I know I can do it. But somewhere along the way, I started convincing myself that this isn't a real path. And maybe I'm just too old to start. But being in Mexico City, it shook that thinking out of me, man. That trip made me realize something. We have to get out of our comfort zone. We have to get out of our daily life and see something more clearly in a different lens, a different perspective. Like doing something every single day, like our routines, like going to school, going to work, our responsibilities. We forget what truly gets us going. Like we're humans, we have the ability and the power to reinvent ourselves. And that's what this trip did to me. Not in a million years would I have thought that going down there would make me want to do something different in my life. It was a reset button hit, you could say. It's not like I want to do this, I have to, I need to. This is the time to start something new. I don't want to be in my deathbed, man, thinking, dude, I should have really given out YouTube a try. Maybe social media would have worked out for me, man. Maybe I could have made a living out of it. No, man, I don't want to live like that. It's like that saying, the best time to grow a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is to grow a tree now, today, this instant. Do what you want to do and don't ever settle. Even if it means being broke for a few years, who cares? If the end result is the life you want, it's all worth it. But we shouldn't rush the process either. The reward and the rewards will always be there, but it just takes time. So, this is where I am now. I dropped out of college, I moved back into my parents' house, and soon I start my new job as a delivery driver for Amazon. Some of you will hear this and be like, so what's that got to do with me? But for me, it's actually part of the plan, the process, you know? This is the stability I need while I build. At the same time, I'm starting this YouTube channel and documenting the process of reinventing my life. I know a lot of people watching this probably feel the exact same way. Maybe you're in a job you're not excited about, right? Maybe you're even in school still, wondering if this is the right path. And sometimes all it takes is just one experience, like one trip, one moment, to make you realize your life can go in a completely different direction. I'm living proof of it. So this video is the beginning of that story. A trip to Mexico City reminding me that life isn't just about following the default path. It's about creating your own. And from this point forward, I'm documenting the journey of reinventing myself. So if you're someone who's also trying to figure life out, you're in the right place. Let's see where this goes.